YouTube. This is Lily Whispers, and I am here tonight with a nice cup of tea to help you guys unwind and to do a bit of a whisper ramble. I also have some things I want to show you, so I hope you guys enjoy it and just relax. You can feel free to fall asleep at any time during this video. I'm basically just going to be talking about my wedding, which is next year. I am going to show you my newest obsession. And I'm going to show you some things that help me go to sleep and give me a very calming effect for anxiety. As you can see, I have some candles here for an extra relaxation effect. So, I'm going to be sipping tea as well while I talk. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Okay, I'm going to set the tea over here just to cool for a few minutes. And we'll get started. Okay. Well, basically a lot of my viewers have asked me what I use to help my anxiety, what all natural supplements I use. And I brought two things out to show you. And the reason why I'm showing you guys these two things are because you can get them at Walmart, GNC, Vitamin World. You can get them at places like that. So I figured I would show you. The first thing is St. John's wort. I actually got this at Walmart. Kind of smells like iced tea a little bit. And it's 300 milligrams. It says right on the front that it promotes a positive mood. And they are just about this big. I don't know if you guys can see them. But because I can't swallow pills, I actually open them up and put them in like juice or iced tea or something like that. The suggested use on these are 2 capsules 3 times a day. It says discover your inner spirit of tranquility with St. John's wort to help promote a positive mood and healthy emotional balance. And like I said, you can get these at Walmart or a GNC store. So they're pretty good for that. The second thing I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to put one, believe it or not, in my tea, is, if I can get it open here, okay. The second thing is this supplement, which I also got at Walmart, and it is valerian root. If you do any research for things that help anxiety, valerian root, says right on the bottle, promotes calm and relaxation. It's something that's very, very good for anxiety. It's an herbal supplement. And it says, stressful lifestyles often result in frazzled nerves and racing minds, which can prevent a restful sleep. Sundown Naturals valerian root is a popular choice to calm occasional upset nerves and support rest. It's the natural choice for bedtime and rest. Now, obviously this is good for a positive mood and a well-balanced emotional, overall health for that. But it is good to take at bedtime. So what I like to do is what you just saw me do, and that is to open up a capsule and put the powder in my tea. And like I said, this I love. You can get it at a GNC, Walmart, I think is where I got this. So this is really, really good. Now the next thing I wanted to show you guys was my nighttime tea regimen that I do. And you can get these teas at any local grocery store, definitely a Walmart or a Target. Sleepy Time tea, and it's an herbal tea. It's caffeine free, and it says that it contains where does it say it? Lemongrass, chamomile, spearmint, and Guatemalan lemongrass. This actually helps me go to sleep at night. What I like to do about a half hour before I go to bed is get a tea bag and put it in my mug. Just like this. And I like to put about a teaspoon and a half of honey in my tea. And it's so relaxing and so calming. It just helps me go to sleep right away. I also have this tea, which is Sweet Dreams Herbal Tea. And this says relaxing blend of chamomile and mint. It's also caffeine free. And these ones do come in the little packets. And like I said, every night, or maybe every other night if you want to space it out if you're not big tea fans, I like to make a nice cup of tea with about a teaspoon and a half of honey, and it helps me just drift off to sleep. Within a half hour, I'm out like a light. And of course, I'm listening to some wonderful whisperers too, along with that tea drinking. So, those are my regimens of what I do at night. Like I said, those natural supplements you can get really anywhere. They're over the counter, so you don't have to be a certain age to buy them, I don't think. And that's pretty much it for my anxiety regimen. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is my wedding. And I just wanted to share with you guys that my wedding is next year, September 14th, 2013. I'm actually trying to think of a really cool idea to let you guys in on, what's really going on with my wedding, like my colors and my theme. And I wanted to talk about it in this video, but what I thought would be cool for my viewers is to kind of make a video just about my wedding, if anybody cares to hear. And I don't know how I would do that, if I would do it in like a role play or what. So if anybody has any ideas, please feel free to let me know, and I will make that for you guys right away. As a special treat, if I'm still around next year making videos, I am going to try my best to show you guys some actual pictures from my wedding, maybe even some video footage. I know that, you know, there are certain things, obviously, especially involving my wedding, that I'm going to keep private. But I also know that as my viewers, and as a fellow whisperer, I have most definite curiosity into my favorite whisperers' lives. And I don't mean that in a creepy way, but I think it kind of makes me feel good as a female to know that my other fellow female whisperers are just as normal as I am. You know, like they pay bills, they go to work, they take care of their families, whatever, they have relationships, whatever they're doing. So, you know, I figured that as both a whisperer and a listener, you guys might want a little insight to my wedding, which I would be more than happy to give you. So yeah, that's my wedding day. I'm very excited. I already have a dress. I have my colors picked out. I really have everything done except the money. Which, of course, that is the hardest part of planning a wedding. I was supposed to go to beauty school in September. Sorry guys, my leg fell asleep. I was supposed to go to beauty school in September. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to put it on hold until maybe next year after we get married, because I really want to take a second job waitressing. You know, waitressing is good money, and I have to do what I have to do, even though my family, my fiance's family, even though, you know, they're all kind of chipping in, it does get pretty expensive. So we want to pay for a lot of our own things ourselves. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about possibly doing a wedding video and how I can incorporate that for you, and I will be happy to do it. Okay, now I am going to share with you guys my latest obsession, which I am almost positive every woman in the world has heard of. Very cliche. It is 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Let me just tell you, ladies, I'm only on the first one because I have been so busy working and wedding planning that I haven't had a lot of time to read. But I am in love with this book, like obsessed with it. I am on page 179, so all of this I read, and I cannot wait to get to the other two because I heard they're even better than this one. I know that this book is a bit far-fetched, but as a female, I enjoy maybe like once every other week to get a nice bottle of wine and light some candles and just kind of come in the bedroom by myself and cozy up with this book. For a lot of women, this book has become their best friend. And from what I read so far, I could see why. What's funny about this book is that I've noticed a lot of ASMR artists and whisperers out there like to do videos on reading. They like to read to their viewers, and their viewers in turn like that. And when I bought this book, not knowing 100% what the pages contained, I thought, what a great idea. I can read this book and read it to my viewers. Well, let me tell you guys, I don't even feel comfortable reading this in my own head, let alone out loud to you guys, because it is very, very in detail. I'm not shy by any means, not that that's anybody's business, but it's such a graphic book. Yeah, it's really, really graphic. A lot more than I thought this book would be. And from what I've heard, because of its contents, I've heard that some people are trying to get it banned from the library. I've heard rumors and speculation that you have to be over 18 to buy it. They're IDing for this book. So yeah, it's really, I mean, I love it. I'm enthralled in this book. I'm just obsessed with it. But it's just phenomenal. Now, I've heard that they are coming out with a 50 Shades of Grey movie. And to be quite honest with you guys, I don't know if I would want to see the movie until I read all 3 books. Because in my experience, usually the books are always better than the movie. That's just in my experience. So I really don't know about that. But I would love, 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 love your feedback, ladies or men. If you have read the trilogy, if you're on the second one, if you're on the third one, if you're on the first one like me, I would love to hear your comments and thoughts about what you think about this book. Don't give it away. Don't tell me what happens. But if you guys can kind of give me a little hint that it gets better, you know, or just like a little bit of insight, I would love it. I would love to talk about this book because I love this book. Anyways, so yeah, that's really just what's been going on in my life. I wanted to share my, you know, my little ritual with you guys every night for my anxiety. And as stated before in previous videos, if anybody has any anxiety questions or just needs advice, please feel free to inbox me. Yeah, that's my wedding date next year, September 14th. Again, please feel free to give me like requests or ideas for how I can incorporate sharing with you my whole wedding plan with you guys in a video. I was actually my wedding planner roleplay video, I actually was going to make that into like my wedding, but I have such a big actual wedding planner binder that I would need to like really sit down and pick out and go through how I would do that, so it was too hard, so I just kind of made one up. But yeah, I'm really, really excited, and I'm just trying to kind of enjoy the time planning and not let it, you know, get the best of me and stress me out. And really, that's it. There's nothing new in my life, I don't think. Like I said, I'm waitressing now. Those of you that have been following me since I started, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I actually went to school to teach, and where I live, there are no teaching jobs here. A lot of people have been telling me to go down south. They say that down south there are a lot of teaching jobs. So yeah, I'm just a waitress right now, and believe it or not, I love it. I make decent money, but I love the customers. I love people. I really, really like it a lot. So other than wedding planning and waitressing and reading 50 Shades of Grey as much as I possibly can, nothing new is going on with me. Really the only thing that I've kind of come down off of, and I'm not looking for pity, but I'm sure you guys have heard, back in February, my mom's mom passed away, my grandmother, and then just this June, I actually lost my stepfather's mother, my other grandmother. Long story short, she was hit by a car. Some guy was texting and driving and hit her. He came too close to the sidewalk, and she was doing really, really well, but after her hip replacement, she got really sick and she passed away. It was really, really hard because I, lost two grandparents 4 months apart from each other. So definitely it put a bit of a damper on the summer. I wasn't really as happy-go-lucky as I normally am, especially in the beginning of the summer, because I was kind of trying to put the pieces back together with that. But, life goes on, and things like that just kind of make you stronger. So other than that, really nothing is new. And like I said, along with giving me requests and ideas to share my wedding with you guys, please, ladies, let me know about this 50 Shades of Grey thing. Because I am so excited to hear who's reading it and who's into it like I am. But, other than that, I will say goodnight. My tea is almost gone. And I just wanted to do a cozy whisper ramble. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you as soon as possible in the next video. Take care, guys. Good night.